We'll use the.
We're live.
We'll use the,
We're live.
The
Oh, we're
Skype
live.
call thing.
We're live. Hey.
All right. Tell me when you want me to start recording audio. I don't give a
Everyone
shit what
seems
you guys
really
do.
excited.
I've got my layout for the Spider-Man drawing. I'm ready to go.
All right,
Fuck yeah.
everybody that's recording their audio. Everybody.
I'm not doing shit.
I know, Donnie. I know. I'm talking
Wait,
to
Donnie.
people.
Donnie, go tweet it out. I'm gonna tweet it out that we're live.
No, I already did it. I'm cooking. I can't do it.
Oh my god. You trashy.
I'm grilling, dude. I only have about 10 minutes here, bro. So let's get to the good shit so I can.
All right.
Why would you intrude on his grilling like this?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
the
this is ridiculous, Ryan.
heck?
You really roped me into some bullshit here.
Okay, Ryan, Ethan, you guys ready for Audacity?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Audacity. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one you're
Why
on.
would we,
Right? Podcasting.
why would we
standard.
be live if we're not ready to? Okay.
I
Donnie,
didn't listen. It wasn't our idea.
that's the first time we've done a live stream. You know how it goes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
We're going.
It's working. It worked. Hallelujah.
This is awesome.
Glory. Glory be.
All right.
All right, welcome to Stegman and his amazing friends. I'm your host, Donnie Cates. We're going to be doing some amazing stuff tonight. Ryan's going to be drawing up some Spider-Man. You guys like fucking Spider-Man? Get you some. We're joined here with our fucking guests and hosts, or whatever the fuck they are. Ethan, what's his name, and Griff, old purple hair. How you guys doing today?
Dude, we just put out a Supple Boys episode where I was recording live from a Subway parking lot, and this episode Donnie's recording live from grilling in his backyard or whatever.
I'm on my patio. Yeah, I'm grilling up some chicken breasts and some asparagus, and we got about 10 minutes till this bad boy's done. So let's get into that sweet before I gotta bail. Let's get into it.
All right.
Real
Well,
quick.
hey everybody, welcome to another stream. It's been a minute since we've had all of our amazing friends
Griff,
in the
I
chat.
already did this. Griff, I already did this. Let's
Yeah, but Griffin sounds so much more professional.
You didn't learn anything from Humphreys from that last episode, did you? Like Humphreys really sat you down and tried to
You
teach you how to
stole
be a
my
host.
goddamn intro already, Donnie. I can't.
Yeah.
Donnie listens to the show. Oh my god.
I listened to this
That
show. I'm a
always-
big fan.
Always blows my fucking mind.
That's the only reason.
Ryan hasn't listened to a single damn episode. I know that much.
You know why? Is that I've recently discovered that I can plot an issue while I'm listening to a podcast. Like I've written so many comic books now that it's kind of automatic. Like I can put a podcast on and just panel. I can do panel descriptions. I can't dialogue or do caption work, but I can put it on because by the time I get to a script page, I already know what's going to happen in that issue, and I've already kind of beaten it down per page. And so lately I've just been, what is happening? Hold on. What the fuck? My timer's going off my chicken, guys.
We've got a
Alright,
question
go ahead.
in the chat. Somebody asked, "Is this the hot sauce challenge?" No, that is
Oh.
Saturday.
Coming Saturday. So stay tuned for the.
Starring Ryan Stegman.
No, I won't be there.
Yeah, Ryan
What?
will be there.
Yeah.
Ryan's
He'll be
not gonna
sweating
be
his
there.
ass off with a red face.
Even though
Yeah.
I called him last week and said, "Hey, Saturday the 24th, you gonna be cool for that?" And he's like, yeah.
He told me everything perfectly clear, and I just was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then he was like, "Are we doing this?" And I was like, "What?"
Well, let's be really clear. I mean, Ryan, I don't want to call you out and put you on Front Street here in front of a million viewers, but I'm assuming a million, right?
Yeah, it's over a million.
Yeah.
The hot sauces are pretty expensive, and I know that you're kind of struggling.
Oh, I'm having
And
trouble
that's
right now. Yeah.
kind of the barrier. That's kind of the barrier for you here. And I was not sensitive when I took this challenge into account.
Can
The
we
plan-
The
can we set up a
the boys
GoFundMe?
Obviously, are fucking balling on their podcast cash. You know.
Mhm.
Of course. Yeah.
The plan was I was gonna go over and just share the sauces with Ryan because I didn't think that they would get to him in time, even if he had ordered them. So it was gonna be me and Ryan just chilling, having some wings
Aw.
together, having a good old time, a little father-son bonding. And he said,
Yeah.
"Ooh, that doesn't sound fun."
Yeah. That's bad. I mean, to be fair to Ryan, that does sound bad. That sounds real bad. You guys, I honestly, I'm gonna be real serious for a second. You guys are gonna fucking die. You guys are gonna fucking die.
I know.
in
You
this
keep saying.
challenge, dude.
I know.
Dude,
We're already
it's
really
so
anxious
bad.
about it, Donnie.
Dude, it's so much worse than you think it is. Like, I'll say it again for people who maybe haven't heard our other show, but like Meg and I have a super high tolerance for spicy stuff, and we ordered the entire set. I think Meg got it for me for Christmas, and we've tried all of them, and man, like, I was pretty like laissez-faire about it, going through like stages 1 through 6, and I was like, oh man, this is just some like Hollywood bullshit. Like, these celebrities are just like phoning it in, and then dude, 7 through 10 is not cute. It's fucking brutal.
That's what
Yeah, I mean,
I've watched the show and thought I will have a panic attack if I ever do that.
I'm ready.
It's
I don't-
gonna be rough, guys. And I'll tell you
Anyone
what,
says, I'm ready.
Meg has told me that I shouldn't do this, but I was thinking about putting money down for the first one of you who gets a drink of milk or water. Like, the one who can go the longest will win some money. And
I'll fucking accept that challenge.
Ethan and I, it's the Supple Boys battle to the death, almost literally.
That adds
So-
some stakes, I think.
So we'll see. We'll see how brutal it gets. But I'm very excited. Now my chicken here on the grill is sitting at about 115 on the temperature scale here, so we're almost there. So let's get into some questions really quick before I gotta bail.
Wait. Who's got a question for Donnie Cates before he
Look on
leaves?
my Twitter. I tagged both of you in it. I haven't checked it in a while. I don't know if there's any questions there.
Yeah,
I
I'm pulling
literally
it up.
just
I
got
am-
out of the car driving across the state here, so I have not seen any Twitter action today.
But I'm pulling it up, but we are all very excited for Saturday. Griffin and I will be having an EMT standing by.
That's probably a
in case
good
we need to
idea.
be carted off.
Will
Okay,
Cosmic
here's
Ghost
the
Rider
question.
get a Venom form? This is from
Dude, I got a question.
Alan No Lantern.
No.
All right.
Next question.
Calvert Comics, is there a character you couldn't add to King in Black that you wished you could have?
No. Honestly,
Okay.
that was one of the more shocking things. I think Ryan can attest to this. Is when we went into the room, Ryan and I really assumed that when we laid out all of King in Black, that there was going to be at least one editor who was like, "Okay, that's too fucking crazy. Like, you can't use, every single toy in the toy box here, Donnie." And like all of Marvel editorial was just like, "Yeah, fucking go for it. Like, go nuts." And so what you're going to be seeing is like the totality of the pitch. So that's both really exciting and super fucking terrifying.
That sounds awesome. Greg's got a great question here for you, Donnie, and it's will Null and Venom kiss?
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's what this whole thing has been. I mean, a king needs a queen, and
I
that's
agree.
really what Null's
sometimes
whole
even a
journey's
king-
been about.
Sometimes a king needs a king.
That's right.
That's
right.
very true.
And that's this whole journey has really been about Null's, search for, he's so unhappy because he's alone. And that's really what this whole thing has been about, is that he's just really alone.
Finding
And
someone.
so I think
When we reveal who he falls in love with, your minds are gonna be blown.
Nobody's ready for it.
no one's ready.
Now you
Null
said
being trapped in the symbiote with Clintar, that's like representative of his heart and the walls that he's put up.
his own insecurities.
Bro, yeah, I'm finally someone has done a accurate.
Man, my
I remember
video
Donnie,
sucks.
you sat us down at C2E2 and you said, "Guys, this is who Null falls in love with," and we were like,
Right.
Oh my
Blew our
god, blew our minds.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
That's
Really
Nicholas
excited
Hodge.
about it.
Nicholas Hodge asked if the event is what you always envisioned when you planned out Venom from the start, or if it's developed along the way much.
It's way fucking better, honestly, Ryan. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Actually getting into the beat for beat details. From the beginning, it's always been this plan. Whatever it is, 4 or 5 years ago, when Ryan and I first met and started working on the book, it's always been this. It's always like was going to be this structure and go into King in Black. But building it out and actually getting in there, and because I think that what people don't realize is that when this whole thing was pitched, we had no fucking clue if Venom was going to be a success.
Right.
If we had this plan, right? But we had no clue if people were going to dig our first arc or our second arc or Absolute Carnage or whatever. And so as we've gone along, we've like kind of earned both the reader's trust and Marvel's trust, And with that comes a little bit more freedom and a little bit more room to play. And Ryan and I have absolutely kind of seized upon that, and used it to, I think, some pretty insane results. I don't know, Ryan?
Yes, everything that we've ever wanted to do, we get to do. I wasn't listening. I was trying to fix my video. Sure, but yes, I'm drawing some crazy shit. I've seen all of issue 1, finished, colored.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's
very exciting.
I'm even impressed with us.
Yeah. Ryan just turned in some pages for, what is it, issue 4?
Yeah.
That are crazy, super crazy. Like, Ryan continues to evolve the kind of visual language of the symbiote and the hive and Null and stuff, and some pretty insane ways.
I've got a good one from the YouTube chat for you here, Donnie. Chase Reyes, does Bats have a Halloween costume ready?
Oh my god, dude. You guys. So, Meg and I are doing a Harry Potter thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going as Severus Snape.
Yes.
And I look fucking dope as Severus Snape, you guys. I got
a little teaser image on Twitter was very good.
Right. And I didn't know how much I looked like Alan Rickman until I was like, oh my god, I look like this motherfucker. I guess any kind of white dude kind of looks like Alan Rickman if they try hard enough. But yeah, we and Meg, because she is bleach blonde right now, is going to go as Draco Malfoy, which kind of makes shit a little weird.
Yeah,
a little
Draco
bit.
was always Snape's favorite student, though.
That's true. That's true. And so we're doing that, and I guess our block that we live out in the hills of Austin, and we kind of live isolated out in the woods, but the neighborhood, as it were, I guess we didn't know this, is kind of famous in Austin. This is our first Halloween in this house, and I guess it's kind of famous for like the neighborhood that like all the kids from the surrounding area come to, because the houses go bananas. Like houses like go full tilt on Halloween stuff. And so we're this year, with COVID and everything, it's a little bit different, but we're just gonna go and walk the loop. And yes, Bats has a costume, and it's not Harry Potter directly adjacent, but she's gonna be a shark. She's gonna be a great white shark. And it actually does work, because if you go on, it's kind of a stretch, but this is what we're going with. If you go on Pottermore, you can find out what your Patronus is.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, Meg did it, and hers is a great white shark. So we're going with the idea that Bats is her Patronus. So that's kind of the look. It's just an excuse to put a beagle in a shark costume. Speaking of Halloween costumes, though, I got sent a picture of someone's little boy in a dope costume. Ryan?
Oh yeah, Harrison, my youngest, he's 6, decided to be Carnage.
Oh, sick! Let's go.
I'm still unclear if he thinks anything of the fact that I draw Spider-Man or that I did Absolute Carnage. I don't think that he cares about that. I think he just really likes Carnage. But yeah, he's been wearing it around the subdivision like it's just an outfit. And
wasn't there a point during Absolute Carnage where Harrison asked you if Carnage was a good guy, like Venom, or wasn't there something
he said, "Is Carnage?" He said, "Carnage." He just said it very matter of factly. Carnage is both a good guy and a bad guy, like Venom. And I said, "Nope, not true. No." And he was like, "Yeah, he is." And I was like, "He absolutely isn't." and we had gotten like an argument about it because
You should
he
have
just
blown up on him like some folks in the comments. That would have been good.
yeah, he just really wanted it
What
to
a
be
serial
true.
killer is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about the
Yeah,
baddest
yeah,
guy
he's-
there is.
Yeah, I think he has a. What did we say in House of Carnage? He has a body count that dictators dream of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my God.
like, not a super cool dude. But hey, his costume looks dope. I'll say that.
yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
My kids, I'll tell you one quick kid story. They've been watching the Spider-Man cartoon.
I'm a consultant on that.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you that's okay. So one thing that you did do that was cool by my kids' standards was you worked on the Fortnite comic. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the cartoon, I'll be like, guys, you see that name, Dan Slott? Daddy's friends with him. He was on my podcast. They're like, Dad, get out of the way of the TV, please.
Right.
And I'm like,
Of course.
they watched the whole Superior Spider-Man story, and I'm like, I drew that book. I drew that story. And they're like, okay, yeah, great. Like, get out of the way. And then it finishes up, and Harrison's going, Daddy, oh my God, here's what happened in the end of Superior Spider-Man. And I was like, I know! I drew Superior Spider-Man! And he just like blankly stared at me and then continued to tell me the entire story. And I just sat there finally. I was like, okay, whatever.
So good.
That's incredible.
Do they come down to the office at all? They see these posters up and wonder if it's your thing or just posters of Spider-Man and Carnage?
They sort of do. Go
It's
ahead.
so bizarre because, like, literally, Ryan and I will be at a con back when that was a thing that was real, and like the boys will come up and like jump in front of our line and be like, "Hey, look what Mom got us," and it's a pop of Venom, and we're like, "Yeah, do you know that? Do you see this line?
Yeah.
Like, do you know that? Like, your dad and I, like your Uncle Donnie and your dad are the Venom guys," and they're like, "Anyway, we got this pop." And we're like,
Yeah.
"Okay,
This cool
all right,
pop."
bye." I guess.
There's
Like,
I'm always met with these blank stares where they're just like,
yeah. There's
Cannot compute.
There's like a weird like internet buffering when we tell them, and they just like blank out and they just like move along and go fart in a Funko Pop box.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened. So
Yeah.
good. How's your chicken, Donnie?
It's almost getting there, guys. I'm almost at temp, so I need you guys to. I got about maybe 2 questions left in me here.
Tyler Jen has asked what it was like to have Kurt Busiek write a tie-in for you.
Oh my God! How bizarre and utterly humbling. And I don't want to blow Kurt up or spoil the book that he's doing, but it was an idea that Ryan and I came up with in the room for how do I say this? It was kind of an offshoot idea from the main title that Ryan and I came up with. I think when we were like walking to our hotel or something, and we came back into the room the next day and kind of told everybody like, "Hey, we kind of came up with this kind of rad thing." And obviously it involves Namor. Like that's not a secret. And they were like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like, how does that factor into like the main series?" And we're like, "Well, it factors in X, Y, and Z, but we're hoping that this can be a thing that like sticks around in the Marvel U, and we can actually like flesh it out in one of the tie-ins." Because when you're kind of quarterbacking an event like Ryan and I are, you're always looking for what your main event is, and then what can what you can add to the tapestry, like what's going to come out of this event,
Right.
Like what's going to stick around. And we were like, oh, this cool Namor thing that we came up with, that might be a cool thing that like could have legs. And then like maybe a couple months went by and we got our tie-in list of like what was going to happen, and that was on it. And I was like, who's writing this? And they're like, oh, Kurt. And I was like, Kurt, who? Like, is this a new writer? Kurt, well, whatever. And they're like, no, Kurt. And I was like, what?
That's sick.
Why would I honestly, I felt bad.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like, why would Kurt lower himself to us?
Yeah.
I was like, why would Kurt? And it turns out that Kurt just heard the idea and was like, oh, that's fun. I want to play with that. Like,
That's
I
sweet.
have a cool idea. I have some cool ideas for that to like take it kind of back in history and build it all the way up to King in Black and stuff. And like he really took it and ran with it. So man, yeah, dude, there's like, I'm still such a fucking nerd and such a fanboy that like, getting on the phone with guys like Kurt is so. I'm like the Chris Farley show, you know what I'm saying? It's still so fucking weird and odd. But yeah, humbled and very honored is the answer to that.
Absolutely.
Ethan and I have talked about a lot of Kurt Busiek work over in our Spider-Man show, because of course he did
sure.
Untold Tales of Spider-Man, which is
so good.
Incredible
really
stuff. The way that it slots in a lot of crucial details, sometimes in between panels, not just issues.
Yeah.
Was that a Dan plot pun that he slots it in?
Hey,
That's why I get the medium bucks, guys.
Medium Comics bucks. We
All
got.
right, I'm almost. Yeah. I got one more. I mean, make it sweet.
All right.
Great.
Yeah, this better be a great question.
Oh man, the pressure's on.
Well, Daniel W is in the chat.
Hey, Warren Johnson?
YouTube. Yeah, D-Dubs. I don't know.
Wow.
What is it like over at Image right now with you launching a whole bunch of stuff, including crossover? We're just a couple of weeks away. What's it like over there right now?
Can I just take this opportunity? This is a great last question for me because I gotta bail, guys. I'm so sorry. I just want to take this moment to say fucking thank you so much to everyone who pre-ordered or to the retailers who have ordered that book. We had no idea. We had no fucking clue that it was gonna launch that high. It's the biggest Image launch since 1998's Danger Girl. And that is both, it's kind of the same answer to the last one. Unbelievable and humbling, you know? Things change the question. Things over at Image are fucking great, man. I'm gonna be launching a few more series. You'll see announcements towards the end of this year and moving into next year. But God Almighty, man, thank you guys so much, and I really can't say thank you to you guys enough for supporting us. And crossover is going to be a hell of a book. Ethan and Griff know what it is. They heard the full breakdown of what it really is. Because that's the thing about crossover is that while we're very, obviously grateful and humbly, and humbled by your response so far, what's crazy about it is that you guys don't even really know what the book is yet. The book has a massive, second act twist in the first 3 issues, and you guys don't even really know what that is yet. So thank you guys so goddamn much, and keep your eyes out for that.
We should do one, Donnie.
We should do one, but we have, we have years of Venom left. So after that, for sure, let's do that.
Okay, good idea.
Hell yeah.
That would be sick.
Unless Marvel gets a hold of Batman, and then let's do that.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
All right. With that, I think I gotta bail, guys. Lovely being on this show. If there's other questions, you guys can direct them at me at Don Cates on Twitter. I'll see what I can get to. In the meantime, enjoy these the Suppleist of Boys, and join us Saturday at an undisclosed time. I don't know when we're doing it.
Stay tuned to the Twitter page for precise times.
Yeah, same Steg time, same Steg channel for our version of Hot Ones, where we're going to be answering the hottest of questions while eating the hottest of wings. You can send your questions in. I don't know how many we're going to get to because we're all going to fucking die. But you can send them to Griff Sheridan and Ethan Parker on Twitter. And we'll take it from there. And I look forward to seeing you guys then.
Love
Likewise,
you.
Donnie. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see
Yeah,
you
love you,
Saturday
boys.
for our death.
All right, boys. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dad. All
Well,
right.
there's more show left to do.
There's more show left to do. It's not a live stream without my live stream top knot. Now that we're really rolling, now that the show is happening, it's time for me to put it in, and it's time for us to get to some pop culture news. I believe.
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
Now, if you
Dude,
wouldn't,
I've been trying so fucking hard to find the pop culture news theme to no avail. I can't.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know where
Doesn't matter.
Donnie pulled it out. Well, obviously we can do an incredible version of it a cappella, but I just, just for like consistency's sake, I wanted to find it, but I don't know where the hell Donnie pulled that thing out of. I cannot find it.
Let the past die, Ethan.
You're right. Kill it if
Sing,
you have to.
sing a sad version of it if you have to. And without further ado, I think I will. Pop culture news. All right.
Is that the theme
Woo!
for the whole TV show?
It kind of sounded like MASH.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. Go.
Alright, alright. We're in pop culture news, Ryan. I'm talking just to you. Fuck Griffin.
Okay.
A lot's been going on.
Great.
The biggest news probably has been that your favorite and mine, Jared Leto, is back as the Joker in the Snyder cut. What do you think, man?
What do I think? You know what I think. This is insane. Are they gonna? Is he gonna be doing? Is he doing reshoots?
Yeah. These are for the reshoots. Yeah, Leto's showing up in the reshoots for Justice League. Snyder's getting like a cool couple more 10 millions for these reshoots.
Oh my God.
And that's paying for the Leto reappearance.
Sure, fine. It's gonna be so good. Nothing could possibly be
So
better.
we got him as Joker, we got him as Morbius, and we got him as Tron. He's gonna be in the new Tron.
He's gonna play Tron.
He's the titular
He's
Tron.
gonna play Tron.
Man, he is really hitting nerd culture
All
hard.
right.
Real quick though, we got a bunch of fine folks, amazing friends in the chat here. Chief among them, maybe, is a Mr. John Ikers in the chat with us. We've mentioned
Round
it
of
on the
applause
show.
for John.
I'm gonna keep bringing him up because he's the best man, and he's helping us out a lot with our social medias. All those fancy, snazzy, new-looking posts, those are all by him, and we can't thank him enough for the work he's doing for us. So, John, hey man, thanks for being here. Love you. All right.
It's also worth mentioning the Evil Pilgrim in the chat called you Stud Man, Ryan.
I know Evil Pilgrim. He's an old accomplice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can
Like
we get some
that.
horny in the chat?
Get a horny in the chat, please.
All right, guys.
Accomplices with benefits. Let's go.
All right, but we do have to quickly move into sad pop culture news.
Oh no.
Because just as we've got started, I gotta bring things down a bit. The Fast and Furious saga is ending after two more movies.
After 2 more. Well, 3 more, because we haven't even had 9 yet.
So really,
Yeah, but two more after this one.
they can say that all they want, but clearly, by the time these last 2 are done, so many of those people will be out of work and be like, never mind.
Alright, Fast 12.
Yeah.
Well, they'll
Now-
just get a spin-off because the Hobbs and Shaw franchise is continuing, as well as several other spin-off series that are in the works. So it's just the main series, but yeah, we're only gonna get 2 more, and then it's goodbye forever to the Familia.
Out of all of the Jerry Bruckheimer productions that could have been a franchise, why couldn't it have been Con Air?
Oh my God,
The Con Air
that's an
cinematic
alternate universe.
I love
That's
Con
so
Air.
true.
You'd get Dave Chappelle back
I-
as Pinball.
That'd be fun.
Ryan, shut up, Griffin. Ryan, have you heard Vin Diesel's new single?
Is he rapping?
No. He's into pop music now, and there was a video that was circulating around of him premiering his new single on the Kelly Clarkson show. and it was called like the most post-apocalyptic thing anyone's ever seen because it's Vin Diesel single playing on the Kelly Clarkson show in front of an audience that are all screens as they're all just kind of timidly dancing to Vin Diesel's voice.
I did not see this, and now
Awesome.
I feel the need to end this show immediately to see this. I can
Well, I
never
can play
figure
it
him
for
out.
you
Is
here,
he insane?
No, he's never been more sane in his life. Here's his.
I wanted-
signal.
No way.
So pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I would call that.
So, at
gonna
least
be the
after the
musical
Fast and
interlude.
Furious series ends, Vin will have his music career.
You know what's one of the weirdest celebrity album recordings of all time that nobody ever talks about? Joe Pesci made a rap album,
No way.
and
Oh
he
my
took it
God.
very seriously. And he was like, he was like a gangster rapper, where he was talking about like shooting people in the head and stuff. It was really
Is this in
strange.
the 90s?
I don't know what year it came out. I was put onto it about 10 years ago for the first time, but I know that it was much before
What?
that it came
I
out.
looked
it
up Joe
good?
Pesci rap, and the first song that comes up is "Wise Guy," which of course that's the name of one of his rap songs.
And he's totally offbeat the entire time. It's crazy.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, wait. I want to talk about Fast and Furious for a second. 'Cause those movies...
Because it's all about family.
It is about family. And we're here. We're a family on here, I'd say.
That's Joe Pesci rapping.
Getting everything but flash and cash. Fighting in steel without skill. So I can signal before we start the deal.
And he's like making out with a bunch of ladies in it.
Let's go. It's Joe Pesci, man. Legend. Alright. Fast 9. Is Justin Lin directing Fast 9 as well?
Justin Lin is also directing the final two films. Yeah,
That's-
he's
yeah,
on
so-
the long haul.
But is he on 9?
Actually, I thought so. Is he? I
don't-
thought
I
that
don't-
was,
That trailer came out like a year and a half ago now, it feels like.
it looks
Probably
great.
did. I'm just realizing it probably did come out like a year and a half ago. Fuck me.
I love those movies. So
Yeah, so Justin Lin's installments in particular have been quite
he
fun.
is directing 9. Yeah, he's directing.
Alright. Well then color me excited for all of them.
Yeah.
All 3 Fast
Yeah.
and Furious movies still yet to come out. I think they're gonna slap. Fast 8, Fate of the Furious was fucking fun. 7's fun.
F9,
6 I
the
can kinda
Fast
take
Saga.
lead. 6 is a little middling for me, but Fast 5 of course is a lot of fun. The introduction of The Rock. And then the first 4 of course are where the mixed bag element really comes in. But I'm excited to see the conclusion to the Fast Saga. When they put out that teaser for the final installments last year sometime. That was good. That was hype.
There was time. Our good friend Nigel jumped in the chat after Ryan referenced MASH to say these kids don't know MASH. And first of all, I do know MASH because I remember whenever that would come on after something that I liked, it was time to go to bed.
Me too.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's
The
almost
worst.
everyone's
Fuck
relationship
MASH.
to MASH.
It was on like after the news or something. So it meant it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
7:30 or 8 or whatever time I would go to bed when I was a kid.
7:30 or 8?
And then they would say, suicide is painless, and I was like, I agree.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you teenager, Ryan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're out of sad news. That was easy. That was quick and painless.
And it wasn't even that sad.
I was sad, but our next piece of news is that we're taking another run at the Power Rangers. We got a new movie and TV series being in development from the creator of that show, End of the Fucking World, Jonathan Entwistle.
That's crazy.
Entwistle.
Because that's such a weird thing for that guy to do.
Right, which is kind of exciting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always thought there was something really fucking dope to be done with the Power Rangers. And Griffin and I are actually fans of that last movie, that last reboot they tried to
2017
do.
movie was not
Yeah.
bad at
No,
all.
it was
What the hell,
fun. Yeah.
guys? Come on now. It was
I
fun.
feel like that movie is quite underrated.
Okay,
So
okay.
if we're just gonna keep trying to take quirky, weird
Wait, no,
directions with it,
Ryan's got qualms.
what?
Did you not like all the Krispy Kreme?
Wait, were Power Rangers like running the world when you guys were little?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
A little bit, but I wasn't a fan of it. I've never liked Power Rangers, but I liked the new movie, because I thought it was solid.
It was like right behind my age group, so
Yeah.
I don't even have like the nostalgia for it.
There's a video of me in kindergarten. It's like my kindergarten graduation. My parents decided to film this, and they asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, I had a lollipop in my mouth, and I just kind of took that out, and I very confidently said, "The Green Power Ranger."
I thought you,
Oh my God.
I thought you said, a podcast host with a top knot.
That was always your dream.
I want to be a middling internet celebrity.
Fuck yeah.
People were like, "What's the internet?"
Fuck you. This kid's crazy. Live streaming? What even is
That's pretty good. Ryan,
It's 2002.
Ryan, did you see that new Power Rangers movie from 2017?
No.
It was awesome. And the fucking villain is what's her face, and her whole thing is that she's got to get some crystal that's under the Krispy Kreme, because they tied the Krispy Kreme into the plot.
All right, that's kind of cool. Krispy Kreme is pretty great.
It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot.
And then, because the whole movie is very self-serious, is very sort of gritty,
It really
usual
is.
tone that we come to expect. And then the third act, they said, "All right, fuck it, here's Power Rangers shit." They even put the goddamn theme song in there. That was so fun.
Exactly. Like the first 3/4 of it are like serious teen drama, kind of trying to do a Breakfast Clubby thing, and then the last quarter straight up goes like, "Go Power Rangers!" It's like, okay, fuck, all right.
All right, made it.
In the vein of movies that didn't get enough notice when they came out, can I just say one real quick that I always think about? Speed Racer.
That's
I
interesting.
didn't see it.
You haven't seen that?
No.
People either love or hate that movie. Like, a lot of people say it's like an underrated masterpiece, and some people say it's garbage.
It's not garbage, but
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people wrote it off before they saw it.
Mhm.
And then it was awesome and super weird, and
It looks insane.
there's so much heart in it. It's crazy.
I'll have
Anyway,
to go back and
carry
watch
on.
it.
Who
I haven't
directed
seen
that?
since I was a kid.
That's a
The Wachowskis.
Wachowski.
the Wachowskis did. That's so wild.
Yeah.
That makes me really want to watch it. Actually, I'll try and find a way
Yeah.
to watch that sometime soon.
Let's watch it with you, Ryan. Let's do it. Movie night.
Movie
Okay.
night on the stream here. Let's go.
Double
got it.
feature. We'll do that and then Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You know, can I also say one thing? Have you guys seen? We've been doing horror movies for October. Have you guys seen Sleepaway Camp?
Oh,
No, I haven't.
so I was planning on going to a screening of this last fall, and then I don't know if it got canceled or something came up, but I've heard that's a very weird ass movie.
It is so. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. That, but not. It's not like a good bad movie. I can't describe it because it's. I was thoroughly entertained the entire way through, like riveted, completely into everything that was happening and what was going on and how this was even made, and it was absolutely like I can't stop talking about it or thinking about it. It's one of the craziest things. I can't figure out if they knew they were making a bad movie and they were like having fun with it, or if they thought they were making a good movie and they just were really incompetent, or like all the acting is terrible. I think it might be well written. I can't. It's nuts. You got to see it.
We're getting a lot of love for Sleepaway Camp in the chat. Tyler Jenna says the ending is shockingly good for such a bad movie.
Yes, it really was. Yes, that's true.
People say the kid actors are good. Is there
Yeah.
a difference between regular and kid actors on there?
Sure, the kid actors are good, I guess. I mean, there's some of the worst adult acting I've ever seen in my entire life, and some of the worst like the nastiest characters you'll ever see too. It's crazy.
I am in the process of watching all of the Leprechaun films for the first time.
Well, you're a film student. You have to do that.
So we have to watch, naturally, it's the sort of rite of passage for all film students is to watch all, I believe it's 7
Oh, did you
Leprechaun.
study films?
I did. I don't know if anybody in the stream is aware, but I did study film for a
Film
brief
students
period
all
of time.
have to watch it and go, I could do better than this.
Listen, I probably could do better than Leprechaun. God damn, that was some stupid shit. It's got pre-Friends Jennifer Aniston in it, and I've realized that every Jennifer Aniston performance feels almost the exact same. But that said, I have not seen every Jennifer Aniston film. Folks in the chat, let me know if she's got a... I know Cake was a movie. People were like, this is her Oscar movie. But that said, her like inflection, the way she speaks is the exact same in everything. All right, give it
Oh
up.
no, hi! That's there's a impression of her on SNL that I was always amazed by because I didn't know there was an impression to be had until I saw it.
You see it. I think I've seen that. It's pretty good. But Leprechaun, what a film! Don't take his goal. Warwick Davis. So the breakdown here: Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2 and 3, Leprechaun 4 in space. Looking forward to that one. Followed by Leprechaun in the Hood, and Leprechaun in the Hood again, and then the post, gritty era reboots that they have, which is Leprechaun Origins and Returns. So I'll let you guys know how it goes over on Supple Boys, our other podcast.
Spending your time on that instead of reading Watchmen.
Leprechaun, I think, takes precedence. Chat, back me up on that.
Especially in this month.
Oh my god.
Especially nowadays, yeah.
Well, let's move into pop culture news. Let's move into Spider-Man. We got a lot of Spider-Man news and speculation coming out of the new Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
It has officially begun production, and it is said that we are probably going to get our first look at it, whether it's a teaser or whatever, before the end of the year. Probably in December, which is crazy that since it just started filming like last week.
They haven't even asked me to be in it
now,
yet.
there is... Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the new Stan Lee.
it
I was
was
going to be cameoing in every movie.
Oh, dope.
I think it was Jamie Foxx or you as Electro, and Jamie Foxx said yes first. So,
Right.
Yeah, he got back to him.
He was too thirsty.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say
Yeah.
the chat is backing me up on this. Tyler Jenna says that Leprechaun in the Hood is better than Watchmen. And that's all I need.
Okay. Well, so yeah, there is a... Listen, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. There is a really fucking enticing piece of information out about Spider-Man 3 based on a leaked audition tape. So that is potential spoilers. Do you guys want to hear it?
I do.
Fuck, I don't.
All right, Griffin,
all
take
right,
off
no.
your headphones.
All right, no, you go ahead.
All right, so guys, in the video, if you don't want to hear potential spoilers, they're pretty minor. But if you don't want to hear potential spoilers, jump off the video for like a few minutes and then come back. So we got a leaked audition tape out for like a young African American man. People have speculated immediately that it's going to be Miles Morales because it seems to be a live-action Spider-Verse movie. And it says, the two-part video begins with a young African-American man out delivering food from what appeared to be his parents' restaurant. The young man is stopped by the NYPD because he's wearing sort of Spider-Man gear. When questioned by the police, he states that he's a fan of Spidey, but it's clear that in whatever universe this takes place in, being a fan of Spidey is not okay, which is probably because Spider-Man is a fugitive and whatever after the last movie. But then it says, when talking to his cousin, I believe it is, a breaking news report airs on TV indicating that the costumed hero Spider-Man has been found dead at a museum. So, very interesting shit for kicking off the movie.
I mean, I keep thinking, like, why are they doing Spider-Verse? They already did the cartoon, but it sounds cooler and cooler, so...
Yeah.
No, I'm excited. It's super interesting. Like, obviously, no one else has been able to have the opportunity to not only continue a franchise for as long as the Spider-Man one has been going, but also to be able to have the audience on your side with the idea of messing around with multiple versions of the same franchise is something I think only Spider-Man can do. And
like, is this
fact
dead
that they're doing
Spidey gonna be
it's like-
Toby or Andrew? Is he gonna be the dead Spidey, like the Chris Pine Spidey at the start of Spider-Verse?
Could you imagine if they murked one of the Spideys that everybody wants to see come back, and they're like, he's dead. They're gonna get him. He's dead now.
Yeah.
Be a bummer.
So yeah, all very interesting shit. And of course, that's all spinning out of probably Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which had casting recently from this young girl. Listen, I don't know who. Like her first name is spelled Xochitl, so maybe Chodel.
Xochitl?
Chochitl.
Might be
Xochitl? Something like that.
There's a Xochi Milkos in Detroit. It's spelled Xoch, so it's Xochi.
Okay.
Xochitl. I don't know, maybe.
Xochitl, something like that. Gomez, her last name is Gomez, and in a mystery role, people are speculating that she's America Chavez, which I would fucking love to see. I love that character. So yeah, that's that piece of news.
And who's playing Null?
Who is playing Null? That's a great
Null?
question.
Isn't it Keanu Reeves?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Isn't that what everybody says?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an anti-casting piece of news is that Tatiana Maslany, who was reported to be casted as She-Hulk, is now denying that information.
What?
I thought that was official stuff. No.
I was so excited for that.
I know. She says, quote, "That actually isn't a real thing, and it's like a press release that's gotten out of hand. It's totally not. I've been connected to these things in the past, and press has gotten onto it, but it's not actually a thing, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know how these things get. I don't know. You know better. I have no idea." Laughs.
That sounds like it could be a cover-up for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could be, but it's weird.
But that doesn't normally happen,
Like,
that somebody's just like outright announced.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
guess
just
it
it's
wasn't
been a minute.
announced, it was reported.
Alright.
It seems like there's rumors, and then there's
Right.
websites reporting, and then there's official announcements. So like there's various levels of credibility, I guess.
Right.
It's just weird that for me it's weirder to have like such a big time gap between that announcement and her coming out and saying that it's not real. Isn't it been like a month and some change since that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. If it happens, fuck yeah. As we've all said before, it's pretty good casting. And if not,
Yes.
shit. Well, we'll see who they get.
Yeah. Last thing, the Furiosa spin-off from Mad Max Fury Road is happening, and
Yes.
playing Furiosa, younger Furiosa, will be Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who's that? What's she been in?
She's from The Witch, and she's
Oh,
from
The
New
Witch.
Mutants.
I love The Witch.
Yeah.
I love
It's
Furiosa.
a great movie. Mm-hmm.
George Miller.
Stuff. Also,
Let's go.
fuck yeah. I think it's going to be great. And that brings us to the end of pop culture news. So pop culture news.
Pop culture. News.
We gotta get Joe Pesci to rap a version of that. Is he on Cameo?
Probably. Who isn't?
That man does not need to be on Cameo. Are you shitting me? They rerun Home Alone 600 times each December. He's got the money.
Have you guys
So
been the
listen.
victims of somebody buying you a cameo yet?
I literally
Right.
just
That's
did
a
it for
Cameo?
my fiance's birthday 2 days ago.
Who was it?
So I got her one from Yuri Lowenthal, and I got her one from a contestant from this season of Love Island.
Ah!
That's good shit.
And it was fucking hilarious. She hated it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, listen, we're at 45 minutes. The plan was to play a little game with Ryan. But what do you boys think? I mean, I guess we could. So if we take 30 minutes, usually we go about an hour 15. We could still do it.
I think we could do it. Ryan, how's this piece coming along for you? First off, looking great, as usual.
It's going well. I like it. What game? You guys got to tell me what this game is that you guys are.
It's not so much a game. It's
It is a game. It is a
all right. Okay.
Ryan, there's a new thing that I want to do where we force you to take really difficult quizzes based in comic book knowledge.
Oh no!
And, now,
I gotta say one thing beforehand. I will watch a show and forget everything about it 1 minute later. So.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Griffin is your lifeline. Griffin gets to help you because I'm the one with the questions.
Oh yeah.
So-
Okay. I mean, I'd rather have you as the life.
Yep, that's a good call, Ryan.
Yeah. Whoops.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So I've got a really fucking hard comic book one that's 100 questions, so we'll come back to that one. We're gonna do your we're gonna do your knowledge on Marvel movies.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be easy, Ryan. Let's go.
All right. Now to let you know, the title of this quiz is "It's impossible to get 100% on this hardcore Marvel Cinematic Universe quiz."
Okay.
Possible to say. Only
So,
makes it more. Go.
Yeah, that's the level of difficulty we're operating at. Okay, so let's get started. Question 1. In Iron Man 2, what bunker-bursting smart missile was a dud when War Machine tried firing it? Your options are, they're all multiple choice. The Angry Father, the Ex-Wife, the Vulcan, or the Jericho?
Wasn't it the Jericho?
How many life
So
points?
here's how we'll do this. I'm gonna let Ryan answer, and he can give in a final answer if he wants, or he can choose to consult with Griffin. Griffin, you're a lifeline that has to be tapped.
Well, I remember them
Ryan-
saying Jericho a lot in that movie, right? But I don't know if that's the answer. All right, Griffin. So what do you think?
What do I think?
I'm
Or
tapping
what do I
you
know?
in to help me out here.
The first question.
I think Griffin knows.
I do. It's the ex-wife.
God damn it. Fine.
You-
Ex-wife, final
Or do you wanna
answer.
go with the Jericho? All right, ex-wife, final answer. It is the ex-wife. There's a hilarious scene of Sam Rockwell introducing it. It's question
There is.
2. Which is this? Some of these are pictures, so that'll be fun for the audio listener. There it is. So yeah, which movie is this, Ryan?
Well, that's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's only in like.
I
3
can't
or
see the
4
whole
movies.
thing. Avengers 2. Done. Nailed it.
He says Avengers 2.
Is that the final answer?
Oh yeah, and I got it
Avengers
right.
2, More Avengers.
All right, Avengers
Rise of
2 is
Ultron.
incorrect. It was Avengers 1.
Oh. I'm gonna get 0% on
Who is
this.
Loki's? Who is Loki's biological father? Aramis, Odin, Jotun, or Laufey?
Odin? I thought it was Odin.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It was Laufey, the frost giant.
So they both have the same mom then? Thor
They don't
and-
have the same anything.
I thought they were
Loki's
brothers.
Loki's
They're
adopted,
adopted
yeah.
brothers.
Oh, okay.
Lofi.
So they
Lofer.
should rename this from "It's impossible to get 100% to "It's impossible to get 50% on this Marvel
To
Cinematic
get
Universe."
one right.
Don't take this Marvel Cinematic Universe quiz. You'll lose and you'll feel real bad about yourself for a bit.
In which movie is Iron Man believed to be dead? Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Avengers: Age of Ultron, or Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Final answer?
Yes.
Nope, it's Iron Man 3.
What?
I love this segment where we.
Oh wait,
have
the
Ryan
Homecoming.
guess
It's like he went away or so. All right, whatever.
That's good. Good.
I want to know what the chat thinks about my terrible answers.
Iker says, "Damn it, Ryan."
Yeah, people are upset about this. All right, so here's a quote that you gotta attribute to who said the quote. "I have lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies. I would be grateful to die surrounded by my friends." Is that Gamora, Rocket, Yondu, or Drax?
I'm gonna tag you in, Griffin. Is it? My guess off the top is Drax.
You know what? This is pretty tough. I think it's Drax as well. Who's on the list?
No,
Gamora, Rocket, Yondu, or Drax?
I think Drax. Yeah, it sounds like a Drax name.
Locking it in.
yeah.
And incorrect. It was Gamora.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Why does she have so many goddamn enemies?
In which movie does Tony Stark get drunk while wearing the Iron Man suit? Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, or The Avengers?
Well, I know it's not Iron Man 1. It's either 2 or 3. I just watched these recently. I'm gonna go with 2. Final answer.
All right, that is correct.
Yes!
Ryan. Nice.
All right, let's go.
All right, where did Eric Killmonger Stevens grow up? Los Angeles, Memphis, Oakland, or Wakanda?
I'm gonna say Oakland. Griffin, how do you feel about that?
I feel good about it, Ryan.
Okay.
All right, Oakland is correct.
Woo!
2 in a row. We're on a streak.
Heyo.
All right. Name this character from Captain America: The First Avenger.
Stanley Tucci.
Can you move it over a little bit? No, other way. Yeah, that's definitely Stanley Tucci.
Famous
Yep.
Marvel character.
No, all right. Dr. Arnim Zola, Dr. Abraham Erskine, Dr. Emil Lustgarten, or Dr. Johann Schmidt.
I need to tag you in, Griffin. I don't know at all. I don't know if I've seen Captain America: The First Avenger.
Oh my God!
I know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on now, that's one of the best ones. It's a really good movie.
Is it?
Joe Johnson.
Listen, I'm a father, and I have had a hard time seeing a lot of movies over the past 10 years of my life.
Your kids won't sit down and watch the Captain America movie.
No, they think he's lame, and they're right. Captain America is lame.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Winter Soldier's a kick-ass movie.
I know. I do want them to watch. So what they do is they complain every time I put one on. So I've made them watch Iron Man, and then 5 minutes in, they're like, "I love this," and now they're like, "I don't want to watch any movies that aren't the Iron Man ones, though." And I'm like, "Well, we're not just gonna watch them over and over," but that's what they want.
There's 20 movies and most of them have Iron Man in it, so
I know.
it should be pretty easy. Have we answered this question yet? Give me
Nope.
the names again. Give me the names again. Ethan.
Dr. Arnim Zola, Dr. Abraham Erskine, Dr. Emil Lustgarten, Dr. Johann Schmidt.
Erskine?
Sure. Yes.
That one.
That is
Abraham.
correct. Good job.
Let's go. You
guys
did it.
are doing it.
I did it
Who
myself.
Who kills Frigga in Thor: The Dark World?
Rip.
Thor, Curse, Malekith, or Loki?
Malekith, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Is he even in that movie?
Curse.
Fuck that. I thought it was Malekith too.
After which 80s TV star did Star-Lord name his ship? Gary Coleman, Alyssa Milano, Christina Applegate, or Soleil Moonfry?
If you just know the name of the ship, it's pretty easy.
I don't remember. No. Say the options again.
Gary Coleman, Alyssa Milano, Christina Applegate, or Soleil Moonfry?
He's gotta hop in his ship, the Gary Coleman. So good.
Is it called? Is it Alyssa Milano? Final.
Correct.
Hey.
I wish it was called the Gary Coleman.
And what's the
Gary
name of the
Coleman
ship?
Spaceship.
The Milano. He just called it the Milano.
Oh, okay.
The powerful being from the dark dimension in Doctor Strange is called Eternity, Vashnu, Apocalypto, or Dormammu.
Oh, wait, Dormammu. Wait, say
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
Yeah.
Like, it was like Dormammu. ... Question mark?
Well, I thought that
Alright,
seemed
here's
too
another
obvious.
photo for you.
Dormammu?
Here's another photo for you. Which movie is this?
Under the Skin. Avengers 2. Rise of Ultron.
Revenge of the Ultron.
That's incorrect. It was Civil War.
That's what I said.
Avengers. More Ultron.
Alright. Which song does Baby Groot dance to at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy? Is it Wanna Be Startin' Something by Michael Jackson? Ooh Child by Five Stair Steps? I Want You Back by the Jackson 5? Or Uptight by Stevie Wonder?
Good song.
I Want You Back. Is that right, Griffin?
That is correct.
Mhm.
All right. What are Quicksilver's last words in Avengers Age of Ultron? I love you. You didn't see that coming. No. Or I'll
No.
always be here.
And and as he's saying that, he taps Hawkeye's heart. He says, "I'll always be here,"
I'll always be right here.
and he dies. Beautiful moment.
I love you.
Mhm. Not literally, of course. I will be here
Listen,
literally.
Ryan, I love you too.
You going with I love you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was incorrect. It was you didn't see that coming. Next one is who said I will bathe the starways with your blood? Is that Loki, Thanos, Ronan the Accuser, or Nebula?
Is it Griffin? My guess is Nebula. How do you feel about that?
Your guess is wrong.
Thanos? Who is
I'm
it?
pretty sure it's Thanos. I think
All
it's
right,
Thanos.
Fine,
It could
Thanos.
be wrong.
I tried not to pick Thanos because it seemed obvious. but-
Fuck! I can't fucking remember if it's Thanos or Ronan. I don't know. I think I gotta say Thanos.
Okay, we'll go with Thanos.
That is correct. It was
All right,
Thanos in
let's
Guardians
go.
of the Galaxy. He's sitting there. He's more purple than he's ever been, and he's like, "I will bathe the star." I'm Josh Brolin.
I think so.
What is the name?
Ranking the shades of purple that Thanos has been: Avengers end credits shade of purple, Guardians of the Galaxy purple, or Infinity War purple, or my hair purple.
Infinity War
Probably
purple.
your hair purple. I think.
That's your number one shade of Thanos purple.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too. All right, good bit. Keep going.
I'm trying to draw and do this at the same time.
All right. Next question.
Great job, Ethan.
I think there's a delay for sure.
You guys stuttered bad. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
All right.
All right. What's the name of Ant-Man's ant buddy in Ant-Man? Is it Anthony, Andy, Anita, or Annie?
Some of those don't even have ant puns in them.
Anthony. Final answer, go.
That's correct. It was Anthony. Next question. What is Captain America's shield made of? Here's a gimme. Vibranium, adamantium, titanium, or platinum?
Vibranium.
That's correct. Vibranium.
Flat. Nice pun.
Which movie is this? And it's the Hulk, and he's about to kick Emil Blonsky in the chest.
I can't see it.
Poor Tim Roth. He gets decked.
Oh wait, I can look at the different screen. Hold on.
Literally seconds away from.
Hold it back up. I don't fucking know.
Well, think about how many movies have both the Hulk and Tim Roth in them, and then realize that that's just one movie.
The Hulk, right?
Ang Lee's Hulk.
Is it the Avengers? Is it the Incredible Hulk? Is it
The Incredible
America
Hulk, that's what I
Civil
mean.
War? Or is it Avengers Age of Ultron?
The Incredible Hulk.
It is. It is.
Thank you.
We're earning a lot of points here. We're going fast and furious. What was the second movie? What was the second movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Was it The Incredible Hulk? Was it Iron Man 2? Was it Captain America the First Avenger? Or was it Thor?
Incredible Hulk. Final
That's
answer.
correct. I want to point out that when I held up that photo, Tyler Jenna said, "Is that from Deadpool XXX and Axel Braun parody?" Which is a reference that I really appreciate. Which of these translated words is not a trigger for the Winter Soldier? Is it homecoming, freight car, scissor, or 17?
17, the K-pop group, of course.
Answer this one for me, Griffin.
Sorry, I was trying to get my chat back up and running. It crashed. What?
He said answer for him.
What's the question? I was not paying attention. I know you said something about
Which
the
of
Winter
these
Soldier.
translated words is not a trigger for the Winter Soldier? Homecoming, freight car, scissor, or 17?
Scissor? Is it scissor?
It is scissor. Yeah, you're right.
Fuck yeah.
That was what I was gonna say.
That was good to trust him. What does Roman Day, played by John C. Reilly, call Star-Lord when he arrests him? Star whatever, Star Prince, Star Lord, or Star Guy?
I love John C. Reilly. God damn it.
Star
That's great.
Prince.
He does call him Star Prince. That's right. We're blasting through.
I'm killing
Who's
this.
this? And it's a picture of Volstagg from Thor.
Who's this? So then it's Volstagg.
It's Volstagg.
All right.
How many Infinity Stones are there? 3, 4, 5, or 6?
5.
Are there 5?
I
It
don't
was
know.
6.
He was so ready. He had it.
Because he's got
The big one in the
he's got
middle.
one on each knuckle, and then he's got the one in the middle.
That's right.
God damn it, Ryan.
All right. There's a picture of the fucking guy, the Gollum guy, and he's in Black Panther. What's his character's name?
Andy Serkis.
Well, read me the options.
Andy Serkis. Helmut Zemo, Everett K. Ross, Ulysses Claw, Dora Milaje.
Ulysses Claw.
That's correct. That's correct. He's really good in that movie.
You guys want to sound That's good. Great bit.
Who are the group of soldiers who fight alongside Cap in Captain America: The First Avenger, a movie you haven't seen? The Inglorious Bastards,
Hell
the
yeah.
Howling Commandos, the Flying Dutchman, or the Iron Patriots?
The Flying Dutchman.
Good pick. He's not even playing anymore. He's tapped out already.
It was the Howling Commandos, the group from Marvel Comic.
Oh, right. Yeah, those guys.
I just love Griffin's good pick.
Alright, I'll try harder. Here we go.
Which-
I'm ready.
Which movie is this? Which
That's a
movie
toy.
is this?
That's a hot toy.
It is a hot toy.
Age of Ultron.
It is Age of Ultron.
Hey, all right.
Which movie is this?
Christ, I can't keep looking at these. That movie is First Avenger.
Nope, it's the Winter Soldier.
You didn't even give me options. I would have said the Winter Soldier.
Oh, no.
The options
My
are
bad.
all
Well, at least I
together.
gave you the Volstagg one. That'll make up for it. The
Mhm.
Volstagg one will take the place
Are
of
you
that one.
are you keeping track?
What
It's
race
gonna be
is
close. Are you keeping track on the points?
I'm keeping track. Yeah. What race is Ronan the Accuser? Is he Krull, Krill, Kree, or Xandarian?
He is Kree.
That is correct. That is correct. Your Marvel badge, you get to keep it. Who is this? And it's a picture of what's-her-face from How I Met Your Mother. Kobe Smulders.
Oh,
Is it Mariah Hill?
Maria Hill.
Mariah
It is.
Carey.
It's Maria Hill, yes.
Is it Mariah Carey? Frank Grillo played Brock Rumlow in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. What other name is he known by? Juggernaut, the Rhino, Deadshot, or Crossbones?
Crossbones.
That's correct. We're nearing the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. What's the name of the rainbow bridge that connects Midgard and Asgard? Is it Sakaar, Bifrost, Grim Nismal, or Ragnarok?
Is it Bifrost? No.
It is the Bifrost.
Oh, okay.
You're correct. Which villain is this? And it's a guy with scaly eyes.
Scaly eyes.
I have no clue.
And the options are Hamir, Sol Rama, Caecilius, or Lucian.
Lucian.
Lotion.
Lotion.
Good call. Yeah. Because he's got such dry, it's so
Yeah.
dry around his eye. Got to moisturize a bit more. He is the thing he hears.
He names himself after a cosmetic product that he never uses.
Mhm.
It was Caecilius. Yeah.
Oh, of course it was Caecilius. That's
Who
what I was
is
going to say. What movie is that
Who is
in?
Scott Lang's daughter? Sasha? That's Doctor Strange. He's the villain in Doctor Strange.
Oh my
Mads
god.
Mikkelsen.
I've seen that many times.
That's right. Who is Scott Lang's daughter? Sasha, Cassie, Sarah, or Christy?
Griffin, take it away.
Cassie.
It is Cassie. That's correct. By which of these other monikers is Odin known? The Wise One, the All-Father, the Truth-Seer, or the All-Knowing?
The All-Father.
That is correct. You're killing it.
Some of these I know.
Killing it.
Some of them I
What
know.
movie is this? And it's Tony Stark sitting next to his Iron Man suit on a couch.
On a couch? Iron Man 3.
That is Iron Man 3. He's
I
on
like
that
Iron
Bowl
Man
Cut
3.
Kids
A lot of people dick on Iron Man 3 for some reason.
I think Iron Man 3 is okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Who said this? I know who killed Fury. Most of the intelligence community doesn't believe he exists. The ones that do call him the Winter Soldier. Is it Captain America, Black Widow, Nick Fury, or Baron Wolfgang von Strucker?
Captain America.
Nope, it was Black Widow.
Jesus. Did you know that one, Griffin?
I did. Yeah.
How many times would you say you guys have seen
Alright.
these movies? I need an explanation here.
Oh, like
A lot.
I've seen
been
a
10
few of
years.
them in the double digits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who is this? It's a lady with no pants on.
He's gonna get this one.
Mom? Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts.
Finally got Ryan to perk back up. Is it Christine Everhart, Pepper Potts, Sharon Carter, or Bonnie Mullally?
I'm gonna go with Pepper Potts, but I couldn't see it very well.
Do you want to tout Griffin for that one?
Yeah, sure.
Everhart.
It was Christine Everhart. That's right.
This is the worst. I hate
Remember
this.
when Pepper
I'm mad at you
shames
guys
her
now.
In that movie? It's not
She
good.
does. She says she's gonna take out the trash.
This is our last. This is our
Yeah.
last podcast.
Sorry, guys. We
That's
killed it
okay.
tonight. Live on the air.
In which year was Iron Man released? It's 2009.
I need you to read the options again. I couldn't hear you.
2006, 7, 8, or 9?
Griffin, I think it's 2007. What do you think?
I think you're not correct.
What year do you think?
I think it was 2008.
Okay, fine. We'll go 2008.
Okay, that was correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Who's the head of the Dora Milaje? Is it Okoye, Shuri, Nakia, or Ramonda?
Shuri.
Shuri. Whatever.
It was not Shuri. In fact, Shuri is the only name out there not in the Dora Milaje.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not enough of a nerd for you guys.
Who attempts suicide at the end of Captain America: Civil War? Is it Sharon Carter, James Rhodes, Helmut Zemo, or Bucky Barnes?
I can't remember that. I do
That's a good
remember
scene.
Spider-Man saying shit in that movie, and I thought that was very weird.
No, it was
Yeah,
pretty good.
you've said that on the show before. I don't know. I feel like I can get behind that. I think that's fine, right? As a kid.
Griffin and
Um,
I grew up on Ultimate, so we're used to Spidey swearing.
Yeah. Different Spideys for sure.
I'm gonna say. Well, my guess is Winter Soldier, but I don't remember the scene at all.
They're in the snow.
Right.
Black Panther there. He's telling them, hey, maybe,
It was
you know,
Zemo.
That's what I said.
I am very curious as to how Downey would do it this test.
He'd do amazing. He remembers
I'm
everything that he
curious
sees.
too.
He sees a movie one time and
Yeah.
remembers everything that happened.
Can we call him up right now?
I'll-
See, he's done with dinner probably. Let's see if he's got a couple answers for us.
We only got 4 questions left, but I do want to have Donnie and Ryan on to do the big comic book quiz because I think that them together, I think they can knock a lot of that out.
Here's the thing. Someday,
Uh,
when you guys have kids, I'm going to ask you a bunch of hard questions and see if your brains still function.
Which of these characters did not wear an Iron Man suit in Iron Man 3? Was it Rhodey, Pepper, President Ellis, or Happy?
I think it was Happy. What do you think, Griffin?
I think that's a good call, Ryan.
Thank you. Final answer.
You are correct. It was Happy. And I'm happy for you that you got it correct. Director James Gunn's brother, Sean, plays this character in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. What's his name? Tulk, Kraglin, Taserface, or Stakar?
Is it Taserface?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I remember him being in it, but I don't remember what his name was.
Nah, his name's Kraglin. Next question.
Taserface.
a good
What
scene,
is
though.
Red?
Dicking on
What
Taserface
is
for his
Red-
name.
What is Red Skull's real name? Jorah Newcastle, Joseph Schmidt, Johann Wagner, or Johann Schmidt?
Wow.
I want to say Johann Wagner. Griffin, what do you think?
I think you got one of those names correct.
Johann
I think
Schmidt.
I think Johann Schmidt might be a better call.
That is correct.
That's what I said.
That is. 2 more
Yeah.
questions. In which Marvel movie did Samuel L. Jackson first appear as Nick Fury? The Avengers, Captain America: The First Avenger, Iron Man 2, or Iron Man 1?
Wasn't he in the Stinger in Iron Man 1? Is that wrong?
Is that question your final answer?
Yes, I'm going to say Iron Man 1.
It is correct. It was Iron Man 1. And the final question of the day. The final thing before you get back to just being a tired old dad who doesn't have to worry about how nerdy he is. Forged in the heart of a dying star, what is Thor's hammer's name? Do you even need multiple choice for that?
Mjolnir!
Mjolnir. We just really brought it home.
Mjolnir.
I would like for you guys to guess what you got on this quiz.
I think that we got about 50%.
I think closer to about 30%.
Wow, you guys didn't have much faith in yourself. You got 67%.
No, let's go. Come on, we passed,
That's a
Ryan.
D.
That's a D,
That's
yeah.
a D plus. You almost got a
Let's go.
C.
These get
67%.
degrees.
I'm so proud of us.
It says score 67%. Wow. You must be a real Marvel fan, but even you guys can't ace this one.
I don't need that condescending ass wow, alright? Wow. Is how I vote.
All right. Well, you did it. And
Alright,
I
folks.
say round of
Well-
applause in the chat for Ryan.
Let's
Thank
get some
you.
things in the chat for our 67%. Thanks for playing along in the chat over here, guys. I think that's going to wrap us up for tonight. We do have our big Amazing Friends Network Hot Ones knockoff coming up this Saturday. Stay tuned to the socials for an exact time. I think we're thinking 8 p.m. Did we say 8 Downey's time or East Coast time? I don't remember. But, you know, in the evening on Saturday. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to have hot questions, hot wings, and the hottest comics creators and podcasters you've ever seen. So make sure to tune in for that. And, of course, tune into all of our other shows on the network here. We've got Devil's Advocates Book Club, hosted by Donnie, who you, of course, are familiar with. You heard him earlier in the episode. He's the best. And his wife, Megan Hutchinson. And, of course, we've got Supple Boys. Me and Ethan chat every time we record an episode. I was going to say every week, but that's just not the case, is it? Shit happens. And this show, Stegman and his amazing friends. You can follow us on Twitter at Stegman Show. We're on all the podcast apps and SheridanandSmith.com. You can also find some merch there. All the podcast episodes. I don't know, maybe a Patreon to support your local Supple Boys. Hop on that if you'd like. We're going to be doing our Supple Hangout next week. I know we haven't really announced it on Twitter. Sorry about that. We're still trying to pin down all the details. But sometime next week, maybe Sunday or Monday night, I think is what we're thinking. So we hope to see you all there. Hop on the Patreon to learn more about that. Email us at stegmanandfriends@gmail.com. We'll do a mailbag sometime. Subscribe, smash the like button, which 38 of you already have, and 2 of you have smashed the dislike button. And let me tell you guys, that hurts.
I hate those people that did
On a
that.
personal level, not just like vaguely as, faceless people we see on the internet, like
Genuine
everything you've done,
hatred.
genuinely disgusted with.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan, people have been asking all night, is this piece for sale?
It's not. This is for my cousin's son for his birthday. See, you gotta become a family member if you want free sketches, but yeah, he's turning, I think, 4, and he thinks he's Spider-Man. So
Oh, dope. Well,
this
then
is a nice little
self-portrait.
gift for
Fucking
him.
awesome piece.
Yeah, dope.
Looks really good. You said they have to become a family member, so somebody could marry into your family and get free pieces from you?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to marry one of my sisters, and they're both already married. So you got your work cut out for you.
Okay, all right. So you do have to ruin a marriage.
Yeah.
You have to-
Challenge accepted.
But I mean, I'll be honest.
That's it.
They're both on the rocks with their spouses. So
Oh, God.
that's not true. They have wonderful spouses. They're great ladies. You can marry my mom.
Okay, hey, all right, we'll take that. I'll be your dude. We could be Ryan's stepfather. That'd be so good.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Junior.
And then he would be our supple boy.
Hey, all right. That's what you like to hear,
Our
guys.
step supple.
That's so good. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. You can follow all of us on Twitter. I'm at Griff Sheridan. Ethan's at Tales to Astonish. Ryan is at Ryan Stegman. Ryan, anything else you want to share with us before we call it for the week?
I had no White Claws during this episode,
I had 2 White Claws during this episode.
and I think this was some of my best work on the podcast. So I just want everybody to realize that a clear-headed Stegman gets 67% right on a quiz. I don't know what I'm talking about. I already told a good kid story, which was the one where Harrison explained to me Superior Spider-Man, in spite of the fact that I knew everything about it.
We shouldn't expect anything else from you for the night. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
He comes up to me, he's like, Dad, did you know that Spider-Verse was supposed to be a Superior Spider-Man story and Ryan Stegman was supposed to draw it?
Yeah.
Guys,
be
thanks so
awesome.
much for joining us. For those of you subscribed to the podcast, which should be all of you, all right? I'm looking at you, Recruit Gamer 395. Subscribe to the damn podcast. We got an episode with Kenny Porter coming up this weekend. It's a good time. Kenny's the best dude as always. We can't wait for you guys to hear it. But until then, thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you guys on Saturday, hopefully, for the Amazing Friends Network Hot Ones knockoff extravaganza. Until then,
Stay amazing, friends.
I don't know about that. I'm still thinking we should workshop that a bit more.
This is finished, and we're still live, but I'll end my
We're still
quick
live.
time. I'm gonna end my quick time.
You're seeing what usually happens. very end of the show is we all go, okay, is it good? Are we good? All right, goodbye.
I'm
This is-
saving
this.
this.
Is the part of the this is the part of the Skype call where I say, Ryan, don't leave for a second. I gotta ask you 3 questions.
Oh, my favorite.
The post-show chat.
All right, guys, I drew the crap out of this for
Drew the
you.
crap out of. I
did.
love it, Frankie. The chat loves it, and your cousin is gonna love it.
All right, I'm ending. I love everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.